Hello and welcome to the All Night Gamers podcast, episode 95, E3 not E3 episode. So strap in because this is gonna be a lot. This is wow. We've got
We'll try to go as fast as we
seven
can.
pages of things to talk about. So I hope you're ready for a really long episode this week. But before we get into all that, it's really hot.
Oh yeah, there's just all where we are. There's just that what is
Anybody
it?
else in the South knows exactly what's
Ongoing
going on.
alert
Yeah,
of
this is. Let me. Feels like
a heat
103.
advisory.
I
Yeah,
We love that. So
walked
walk
outside at work for like 5 minutes and I was like, this is pain.
walked outside at night when it's supposed to be cooler and it's still like 80 degrees out.
yeah, I walked out last night to let my dog out, and it barely felt any different than when the sun was out.
Yeah,
It was
and
Mm.
that's
horrible.
not normal, especially down or even
No.
down here in the south. That's not.
Yeah, and like the small amount of time I spend outside between my car and the office, or my car and my house, is brutal because I've got on jeans, still a
Yeah.
short sleeve polo, and like regular shoes, so nothing bad. But like
They should like
the jeans alone just kill me.
work should be letting people in the south wear khakis, shorts or something. Still
Luckily,
looks
everything's
nice.
super climate controlled in the office because of all the equipment, so it's fine once I'm in the office. But yeah, it's
Brutal wall out.
the worst part is like the first thing I do when I get home is walk the dog. So that walk is always rough.
Yeah, understandable.
But we're
So the
making
thing
it.
you really need to look for is a yard, closed-in yard for a house.
Yeah, so Sid can go outside all by himself.
I
How's the
think,
market, please?
yeah, Cameron's frozen.
Oh, hold on.
Man, even your phone camera doesn't want to work.
I think it's because I'm responding to a Snapchat.
Uh,
Probably. Um, how have other than being super hot, how have you guys been this week?
Tired. Moving? Very stressful, very exhausting.
Oh yeah,
I
we talked
spent
about that yesterday.
four,
Your new apartment.
4 days helping
Yeah.
him move in to his apartment.
Nice.
I don't know. His apartment, I don't think was as bad getting the stuff up as his girlfriend's apartment where we had to get
Beyonce.
whatever.
Significant other. Nobody cares, Cameron.
Right.
We're over it.
Anyways,
That was like a month ago.
you know the old 80s staircase where it would like go up halfway, then have a little baby landing, and then go zigzag back up to get to the second floor. It was kind of like your house, but imagine
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, didn't my
it.
house in Auburn have one of those?
Yeah, but imagine it a lot tighter.
Oh, just a lot.
Instead of,
Yeah. Okay.
that's what we had to get their couch up. Or
Oh, fun. That's like what. Yeah, my stairs like that are here.
yeah, like what you had to
So it
get.
is exactly like that,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I
Except
know exactly
there's a
what kind of
rail.
hell you're talking about because I had to move a king size mattress up that.
Yeah, but
I
the
know
door
exactly.
opens right into that like your house did. So
Yeah.
all you had was the little
You
landing there to initially move it in. And then the real problem was, so you get to the little landing on the middle part where you got to, but it was two steps instead of a straight landing.
Mhm.
And then there's this giant glass window that goes from the ceiling to the floor that you're trying to
Yeah,
avoid.
it's a nice
And this
big bay
lamp
window.
that's on the staircase. So it's like, well, this is gonna just be painful because there's three things we have to avoid here.
Huh. All right. Well, luckily, even when the Earth is on fire, we can stay inside and play video games. So let's start. Okay.
That's
First off,
right.
I hate starting off with people dying, but here we are. I wanted to give some condolences to Mr. Billy Kometz. He is a voice actor for Pokemon and Demon Slayer, a lot of other stuff. Really good career. He passed away last week, last Thursday. So rest in peace. He. I'm trying to find some stuff that wasn't like just Pokemon and Demon Slayer.
Fire Emblem is
Fire Emblem,
with
Attack on
Yeah, he's Burnham von
Titan.
Meyer.
Persona 5 Royal with Dr. Maruki.
Um. Oh, is he? He was in some Gundam anime too. That's cool.
Hmm.
Um. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, Tokyo 2020. That's
Yeah,
funny.
for being as young as he was in a lot.
Persona 5, 13 Sentinels, Shin Megami Tensei 3, Triangle Strategy. Wow.
In other related news though, with that, the where the funeral is and the family is like, we know it's sad of his death, but we're trying to come to the funeral. We want it to be
Oh, like just random people are
private.
trying to pull up?
Yeah,
No, bro, go away. You
and
didn't
like the
know him. You
air,
just.
the airplay place said, please stop buying tickets.
Yeah, stop. That's really weird.
Right.
That's just weird.
Stop being weird.
Yeah, don't do that. Stop do that. Stop that. Stop. Anyway, so on to Summer Game Fest. We're gonna start with the main show. We've got everything kind of divvied out here as best we can, except for Nintendo because Nintendo is apparently not gonna have a show until the 29th, but we'll get that. We'll get to that.
Rumors.
Yeah. So first thing, Street Fighter 6. Big.
Okay. I
Cool.
mean, it looks cool, I guess, and the open world's still weird for a fighting game.
Yeah, but they did give some gameplay. They also showed Guile as a character, which is good. I hope people weren't thinking that he wasn't going to be in there.
Oh, but it's also a Street Fighter game, so lots of DLC.
True. Let's see. Aliens Dark Descent got
No
at,
idea.
I guess it's just a new game in the Alien series
Yeah.
for next year. The Callisto Protocol got a gameplay trailer and some straight up more live gameplay, and that is releasing December 2nd, so right before the end of the year. What's the cutoff for Game Awards again? The end of your releases always make me
It's like,
remember that.
I want to say it's like early December or late November. But I think some games have pulled, or maybe somewhere like before the end of December, but it might be like, wasn't something like really late, like mid December, but it still got included.
I think so. It was a game, yeah, because it was like it did well, even though it hadn't officially released.
Yeah.
I want to. Is it like right up until the show? Is that what it is?
No, it can't be because they open voting early. Like obviously they have to vote before the show.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Wait, didn't Smash not make it in?
Yeah.
Yeah, because yeah, that's right. Smash came out right before the show, and it would have.
Yeah.
Must be before November 19th to be eligible in
Okay.
the last year's. That's when it was.
All right. Let's see. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 got a gameplay trailer featuring the mission quote Dark Water, and that game releases on October 28th.
Cool.
Eh,
Hmm.
just give me Black Ops 1 remade, then I'll be happy.
Right?
I'll be happy. I'll be excited. But we're very close. Um, Flashback 2 announced, releasing in winter of this year. I have no idea what the original Flashback is. So, cool.
Congrats.
Good job. Um,
Congrats on your sequel.
let's see. A new first-person shooter, Witchfire, got its first look gameplay trailer with early access coming soon. Let's see, Witchfire. I gotta be honest, a title like Witchfire does not make me think of first-person shooter.
No, that
Oh, but
very
it's like
much
fantasy.
Or
a
mixed with
fantasy
fantasy.
shooter.
Yeah, the guy's got a gun here, and all the enemies look like skeleton men with the
Yeah, like
glowing red eyes, and they've
Skeleton
all
Man.
got fire.
fire swords and the. I see a picture of a gun where, um, it's like two leather strap cylinders together to make a revolver, and the revolver's got glowing red crosses on the back of the bullets.
So probably then that's magic.
Yeah, some
then.
kind of fantasy
Yeah, here's one.
shooter.
The gun's completely lit up like their weapons.
Oh, that's interesting. Let's see. Fort Solace, an indie game announced featuring Troy Baker and Roger Clark. I have no idea who those people are.
Troy Baker is. They're both voice actors. Roger Clark, I think, is Sonic, and Troy Baker does like a lot with Atlas, if I
Okay.
remember correctly.
Fort Solace is a single-player third-person thriller set on the far side of Mars. This is an indie game, but it looks
Like
really good, like really high budget for an indie
So
game.
they must have a partner then.
Developer Fallen Leaf and Black Dracar Games.
Oh,
No publisher yet.
yeah, I pulled up the image. Dang.
Yeah, I was gonna say this looks like AAA. That's impressive.
I mean, that's how you compete.
No, because you can compete as an indie game with them.
I mean, look, well, yeah, look starting.
Right. Yeah. But you've also got to get the people talking about your game. So I guess if you want talking about, yeah, make it look like a modern game.
Routine got a re-announced cinematic gameplay trailer. Ooh, cinematic gameplay,
Ooh,
i.e., not gameplay.
cinematic.
Ooh.
Yeah, the trailer that specifically says this is not gameplay.
First-person sci-fi horror title on an abandoned lunar base. Man, we're 2 for 2 on the space.
Yeah, because this the other one, Fort Solace, is also space. You can see all the doors like you would see in a space station.
Let's see. The movie Black Adam gets a trailer. Hey, whoa! This is Summer Game Fest. This is not Summer Fest of media.
Why is it in here? That's where Summer Game Fest always does that, and I don't get it. Game. Ah,
Yeah,
yes, movie.
movie. Not even a video game movie, just a movie.
Right. Okay, yeah, that's a good
Like,
point. If
okay,
it was Mario
it
or the Mario movie that's coming out, or like
Mario.
Sonic,
Yeah.
or like a Last of
No,
Us trailer for
it's
the
a. I
show.
mean, it's a comic book, which is better than some random movie, I guess, but it barely. You know.
Or maybe if DC was really in this, but I don't see anything from that. Oh, yeah, I do, but it has nothing to do with Black Adam. I don't get it. Please promote our movie during your Game Fest.
Yeah, okay. Jeff Keighley, who paid you? Where's the check? I know you got
DC.
one.
Yeah, DC gave him a check.
Fair enough. Outriders shows off its first trailer for the World Slayer expansion, releasing at the end of this month. That's the first
Okay.
thing that's actually been like, hey, it's not coming either at the end of this year or next year.
True.
Fall Guys gets a live action trailer, and oh yeah, because it's going free to play in a couple weeks. Actually, in a week from today, so less than a
We're
week from
recording.
this episode comes out. Yeah.
Yep.
Stormgate by Frost Giant gets announced with some work in progress in-game images, with the beta coming next year. How about you just don't say anything and then come out next year?
No, that's the one thing I think Nintendo's done over everybody else. They're like, dude. And they have had the problems, right? Breath of the Wild 2 and Metroid Prime 4 have
Bayonetta.
these problems.
Yeah.
Bayonetta 3 as well. But recently they've done a really good job of being like releasing 3 months.
Yeah. Or like either it's out today, it'll be out tomorrow, or it'll be out in a month. Or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, it's not like it's happening. Cool. Because like, what am I supposed to do with this information?
Yeah. No, it
Nothing.
definitely helps Nintendo because of the way they do it. It makes them look like the most competent game developer team because they're like, here you go. It will be out and it will be out on time. I mean, they were, and even if it wasn't, they were able to switch Xenoblade 2 and
Splatoon 3.
Splatoon 3. Yeah.
But then again, they also come out and they're like, hey, here's Mario Strikers with like half of the content that it should have, but we'll do it later.
I
It'll be
actually think
fine.
Mario Strikers has had the most of what should have been in its base of the sports games recently.
Yeah, but that's a low bar.
True. When your
Don't get me
bar is,
started on Mario Golf.
yeah.
Um, High Water, an indie game where you're on a boat. And that's the best description I've ever seen. Announced
This
for
is like
later
the
this year.
third indie game on a boat I know of. They definitely went with like a unique art style though for
A
this.
story-driven 3D adventure game with isometric turn-based combat set in a flooded post-apocalyptic urban environment.
Yeah, I see the combat. Okay,
Oh, so it's like kind of got that cell-shaded look to it.
it does.
Yeah. Interesting. American Arcadia gets a story and gameplay trailer with no release date set. Yay. Again.
Good.
Yay.
Who cares? Come back when it's ready.
We're gonna hype you up for years.
This is so far I gotta say this list is very summer game festy. And I mean that in a
Yeah.
negative way.
The other shows seem better, but for it being the main show, there should be like
Yeah, where's like the
popping
big
off
stuff?
reveals.
Why is Black Adam in the main I'm still not gonna over that.
Why is there a movie here?
Goat Simulator 3 had a trailer where it recreated the Dead Island 2 trailer and is releasing fall of this year. Goat Simulator 3? Bro, what are they at? I didn't realize there was a Goat Simulator 2.
That's
I mean-
insane.
Money.
And there's a
I
bunch of
guess.
expansion packs? What the hell?
I really see where you would change stuff like enough to be like, oh yeah, let me buy 3 of these. I could see a first one and expansions for the first one, and then like I could see where you could make a lot of improvements in a sequel, like a second sequel, but
Mhm.
then just sell expansions to that, right? Because
No,
like a
apparently
sequel,
not.
you could fix like coding things, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like a premise enough to be like, oh yeah, here's a third one.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we just don't get it. I guess we're not
I don't
goats.
really play simulator games
We're not
though.
goats.
Only goats understand.
Yeah.
I guess that's true.
Marvel's Midnight Suns got shown off for releasing October 7th, and apparently Spider-Man is officially in it, with Yuri Lowenthal back to voice him again.
That's the voice actor from the PS4 game.
Ah. Um,
Is there a thing with Marvel and releasing games in October? Because that's when
It's a good sale date, I think, for them. They found, I think, like all the Marvel games are just like, oh, if we put it out here, people will expect it, and then it will sell slightly better.
because that's when Marvel Alliance 3, is that all the words on that title? The
Yeah,
one that was exclusive to Switch.
yeah.
Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3: The Black Order. I think that's the name of that
Yeah.
one. If I had to guess, I mean October's a really big month in general because you get all the people that want the game really bad and can
And then you
afford it.
get all the early Christmas sales.
Right.
Yeah,
You're
and you
about a
get that. So
month
you
out
like you get
from.
the people that can buy it instantly, and then all the people that can't afford it but still really want it could be like, oh, I can get that. I can save up for Black Friday and make that part of my Black Friday shopping, and or kids are
It
already
might
thinking
get.
about Christmas because I remember when I was a kid, I was thinking about that shit in October. I was
It's
ready.
like,
It's like
okay,
I
it's
want that.
Halloween, and I'll celebrate this. All right, I'm gonna start giving my list because if you
Yeah,
give it too early, your parents are like, "What?"
Yeah, give it in June, nerds.
you got to find that sweet spot where it's not too early to seem like you're spoiled, but it's close
Not
enough
too
to
late
well, it's early enough before Black Friday that your parents can prepare better.
and actually,
Yeah.
maybe find it.
It's all a mental game. That's why I never figured it out as a kid because I'm an idiot.
Hmm.
Um, let's see. Oh yeah, Cuphead: The Delicious Last Course DLC got another look and more gameplay, and it's releasing at the end of this month.
Good.
Cuphead
And
also just got a trailer for its uh Netflix series, didn't it?
No, that's been out.
That's been out.
Yeah.
Maybe I just saw it late.
I watched like one or two episodes when it came out.
how is it?
And then I mean, I was really liking it. It's based on like you can feel the old cartoon thing style in it. Um, but it's been a while since I just haven't had time to go back.
Hmm. Neon White, a game about trying to ascend to heaven, shown off and is releasing Thursday. There
Excuse
we
me?
go. That's more like it. Releasing
Let's
Thursday.
go.
I can get excited about that.
Let's go. Finally, someone who's like, I know when to announce my game.
And it's only $25.
Not bad.
Coming out now. Go buy.
Not now, bitches.
The Sega strategy from when it will for a console.
Yeah. This is our new console and it's available now.
Not
Retailers.
how that.
No, it's not.
Like hell it is.
What do you mean? We haven't even ordered it yet.
Um, Midnight Fight Express, a game made by one person, gets a gameplay trailer shown off and releasing August 23rd.
I actually think we've talked about this one before.
Really?
Yeah, this sounds really familiar. Oh yeah, we've definitely talked about this at least once before.
A
That
former
looks really
member of the criminal underworld is lured back into the quote life by a mysterious drone claiming that they have until sunrise to prevent a citywide criminal takeover together. And there's a free demo out right now. That's awesome.
Yeah, I recognize the kind of the name, but the one person making it comment thing on this list is
Jacob
what
DeWenzel.
really, yeah, really brought it to me.
Oh, it's being published by Humble. That's cool.
That is
Huh.
interesting.
Are they publishing games now?
I think they're trying
Uh,
to get into it, but not a lot.
I mean, yeah, they've published 44 games on or 27 games on Steam.
Oh,
Yeah.
And a lot of these are
that's amazing.
not like PC only games. Like they published Unpacking. Y'all remember that?
Yes.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
published that. Let's see what else. I Can Fall. Um, Void Bastards. We have talked about that before. Oh, dude, they published Forager. I've played Forager. Okay. Yeah, most of these games they're not pretty, they're not very popular, but some of these are bigger indie titles. And they've got 11 upcoming things, including Midnight Fight Express and let's see. Nothing of this other stuff I've heard about, but I guess they are. Warframe got updates about new cosmetics and merch and a sneak peek at the Devry paradox. I don't get how people still play Warframe. Devin, please don't be mad at me if you heard that.
Doesn't Mayo also play Warframe?
No, he plays Warhammer.
Okay. That's
War.
in here somewhere.
Yeah, that's later in the show. Honkai Star Rail shows off a new realm you can explore with no release. Who cares? No release date.
Yeah. No release
Stop.
date.
Stop
Don't show up the game.
Trash.
Zenless Zone Zero, a fast-paced action game, gets a gameplay trailer with no release date. Okay. Zenless Zone Zero. Zero interest, zero content, zero release date. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge got a surprise reveal of a 6-player mode that you can play both local and online and is releasing on Thursday. That's more like it
Oh,
again.
I was like, who would be the 6 players? But I guess I could guess that. Probably the 4 turtle,
Turtles, the
the
girl,
master.
and
Yeah, their master.
Yeah. yeah,
And
the turtles, the girl, and the master.
It's cool. Probably work best on the Switch then, where that many
You can actually
controllers are.
connect that many controllers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Super People got a final beta reveal date. Super People. What a name. Let me see if I can find. It is free,
Okay.
apparently.
Free.
Wait, how are they making money then?
Oh, I'm gonna give you the
Season
genre.
pass.
I'm gonna give you the
Loot
genre,
boxes.
and you're gonna tell me. Battle Royale.
I just named
Cosmetic.
both.
Yeah,
Season passes.
microtransactions.
It's like you can't. You're not gonna pay to have it shown off at any of the big events during the summer and have it be completely free.
If the product
That
is
ain't
free, that
gonna
means
work.
that you're the product. I
Yeah.
heard that not too long ago. I really like that saying.
Mhm.
Humankind Cultures of Latin is available now, but wait, there's more. There's a new trailer of a console port that's coming soon.
Well, at least they went available now.
Yeah, at least it's
So
available
they-
somewhere.
Halfway did.
A historical strategy game where you will rewrite the entire narrative of humankind.
Wait.
Fascinating. It's $50, so it seems like it's a big game. Cultures of Latin America. It's a DLC thing. So I guess you just get to do Latin America stuff. I mean, it's a $9 DLC pack, so that's cool. Humankind. It looks like a mix of like Age of Empires and like Civilization.
Mm-hmm.
It's got like that top-down view where everything's way bigger than it actually looks, and you build stuff like that. That's cool.
Oh yeah, definitely.
One Piece
But
Odyssey. Well,
isn't a civilization yeah, the armies are like two scale. This they're taking over the whole map.
yeah. One Piece Odyssey got a story and gameplay trailer, and a character trailer.
Cool.
Coming sometime this year. Soul Hackers 2 with a quick new look coming at the end of this month. That's more like it.
Good job, Atlas.
Oh, I have to. Let's see. I have to put in my age. January 1st, 1964.
That's right, baby.
A supernatural RPG with stylish summoners and dark dangers lurking under the neon lights of a cyberpunk Japan.
Yep. The only thing that really bugs me is the first one is a 3DS game. And do you know where the second one's not going to?
Switch?
The Switch. Yeah, it's not going to the Switch. Why
Now, the Steam page says that it's not coming out till August 25th.
Maybe on Steam.
I'm on the Steam page. Oh, you think it might be coming out earlier on console?
Yeah, that's possible.
That would be unheard of.
No,
Unless it's a timed exclusive.
Huh. Google Asus.
Yeah, the website itself says August 26th.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Maybe they mean they're going to give a new look on June 26th. Oh, screw you, Soul Hackers 2. Go away.
That makes more sense.
Capcom Arcade Stadium, a game collection of a bunch of Capcom classics, is coming out July 22nd. Do I hear Scott the Woz?
Probably.
Mario Strikers Battle League got a new trailer at this event.
Yeah, because
I guess it makes sense because it's right about to come out.
This was on like the 9th or whatever, right? The first one was really early.
Yeah. Well, I would say it's releasing June 10th, but it's more like released June 10th.
You could already have played it a bunch.
What are
I don't think.
I want to see the Metacritic for Mario Strikers Battle League. For that, actually, I can't believe we didn't mention at the beginning. Ooh, 74.
Hey, that was gonna be my guess. I was gonna be like somewhere between 70 and 80.
User score 4.6
Out of 5 or out of 10?
out of 10.
Ouch.
That's strangely low. What are people having problems with? I had fun playing the.
So this is the first 4 I see. So there's 2 10s, an 8, and then the first 4 says the game is unfinished. The mechanics are good, but at this point it only has a few hours of playability before you've seen everything. Lacking a lot of content. Needs a patch desperately to be worth its price tag.
Sounds about right.
So it's just on par with Mario Golf. Like the problem of just like there's not enough characters or stuff to do in the game.
Yeah. Sounds about right for the recent sports games.
Yeah.
Where it's like, dang, this has got the right gameplay, but I just need more content.
Yeah, there's also
or a
seeing,
cheaper price.
Yeah, either a cheaper price or more content. I'm seeing a lot from the official reviews. It seems like there's just like a lack of single player content. Like it's a really good multiplayer game. Like that's where you'd get your time out of it.
That's where I would probably get my time out of it.
Yeah,
as well.
but it's not meant to be a solely multiplayer game. Like I get that in the age of, like online gaming, obviously that's going to be a bigger component than it would have been 10 or 20 years ago, but like that doesn't mean that the single player stuff should go away.
Yeah. Yeah, cuz I think Strikers Charged on the Wii had like a pretty good single player campaign with like
Yeah, I hate the
Yeah,
lack
no,
of content too, dogs.
hold
I
on.
concur.
Yeah, barking.
Content lacking, bad.
Okay. Striker's charged main story was 10 hours, according to How Long to Beat, which
Yeah,
was
see,
the
that's
week.
fine. That's like fine. You know, I personally would prefer
Yeah, because
like for a sports game, 10 hours of single player. You know, that's fine because really, once you get through the single player, that's all. That's the biggest thing is that the online multiplayer is there, at least these days.
Yeah, and the new one has 4.5 listed on the How Long
Yeah,
to Beat.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I was probably gonna wait for his tail anyways, because I don't have the money. But like, dang, that's kind of
I
saddening.
definitely will.
Yeah.
I still got that drawstring bag from the Nintendo store with my points though, because I do really like the art. I hate that the game isn't a super slam dunk game, given how good how much they love
Yeah.
the art and soundtrack and
Well,
stuff.
what annoys me with how they've been doing the sports games is that you've
This
got
one,
all this content locked behind competing in the events. So if you get the game late, you just don't get any of the content. You know?
huh? I don't think Strikers has that. Goff
No, but
did. So
tennis also did.
yeah. Yeah, I think Goff did, but I think it was like you can get regular Mario if you played the demo, but the demo's only open for a few hours, sucker. All right, that's kind of saddening. The new
Mhm.
one, Supercharged? No,
Battle League.
Battle League has less main story length than the original, which was 6 hours.
Yeah, bro, and the GameCube didn't even have online play for that.
Yeah,
Come on, Nintendo.
They really are banking on people wanting to play
I do want to play
with
Strikers,
them.
just not at the price they've got it listed at right now. It either needs to be cheaper or they need to try harder for
Hmm.
more content at launch. I'll take one of those. At
This
least we're still doing better than what Aces on the Wii U for tennis.
Oh, Ultra Smash.
we don't bring that up.
Yeah,
We don't
Ultra
bring that up.
Smash. Aces is
The
the
text
Switch
Switch.
one.
demo
Yeah.
for a tennis
Yeah.
game.
Yeah. You have three.
Here is 15 minutes of content. $60, please.
No, I
Here's
didn't buy this.
here's not even 15 minutes. Here is literally like 2 games worth, maybe, if you're lucky.
Metal Hellsinger's got a trailer featuring a bunch of metal and rock singers with a demo out today, which
So
means
this
it's
is
out already.
people trying to get back into that Guitar Hero and Rock Band crowds, right?
I mean,
A rhythm
Rock Band.
FPS.
What?
Um, so a rhythm FPS it's just an FPS where the goal is to shoot enemies to the beat of the music. Um, there's a really good VR game called Pistol Whip, which if anybody's listening and has VR, you should buy it. It's really good because it's the same kind of concept. It's like an on-rail shooter, but there's like EDM music playing, and you shoot to the beat of the music. It's like super bass heavy. It's really cool. It's really fun. So I'm sure that's pretty good because I do enjoy Pistol Whip a lot. The Quarry is oh yeah, the Quarry got its launch trailer shown off and it's out now.
Yep,
Did you get it?
Have you
I
played that?
did.
Have you played any of it
I
yet?
was gonna bring it up in Collector's Corner, but
Okay,
yes,
well
I have
we'll
played.
save that for then. Nightingale got a deeper look with procedural realms and crafting showcase. Ooh, crafting!
I hate
Wow,
crafting systems.
Daring today,
wow,
aren't we?
yeah, daring today. Saints Row releases its boss creator Boss Factory today to prepare for the game that's releasing on August 23rd.
What a lot of words.
You lost me after Saints Row. I know what that is.
Yeah.
Warhammer 40k Dark Tide got an extended first look at its gameplay, releasing on September 13th. Layers of Fear by Blooper Team gets revealed, releasing early next year.
So, horror game.
Gotham Knights got a brand new look at its story and gameplay, and that's releasing on October 25th. And then basically the biggest thing they showed was Last of Us Part 1 remake. So just a PS5 remake of the original Last of Us. PC version's coming
In
later.
the engine of 2.
Yeah. And it's releasing on September 2nd. The Last of Us standalone multiplayer game, a brand new standalone multiplayer game, gets its
I didn't
concept
write
art
any of this
revealed. No release date been set. Okay. Seems like they've wrapped up filming for the Last of Us HBO show. Troy and Ashley will be in the show. Two unnamed characters yet to be revealed, and no release date for the show yet. Neil Druckmann, who is he one of the creators of Last of Us?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, so apparently he's working on a new side project, and that's all we know. Okay, so that was the main show.
What do y'all rate it, the main show, out of 10? Like,
5.
okay,
Yeah.
Cameron.
I think if I was being generous, 4.5.
I was gonna rate it a 4.
Yeah, it's like 4 or 5. We're all in the same. Like,
There's nothing
not
like
horrible.
huge.
Yeah, it's not like stupid bad. There's just like it's just
Nothing.
Yeah.
Like Street Fighter 6 is really cool, but I mean, most of the things we already kind of know about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
almost everything here we knew before.
Yeah.
Plus, you gotta take points off for them having a movie trailer.
Yeah, that definitely knocks it down a point. Okay.
Several.
A movie trailer that's not even based on a game. Like, at least the Last of Us announcement that they finished wrapping. Okay, that makes sense. That's
Yeah,
based
it's a
on...
video game show. That makes sense. I gotta know what Black Adam is before we move on.
It is.
So
He's the main
it's-
rival of Shazam.
Yeah.
There's that from
Oh, bro, and it's being played by The Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. Okay. All right, Devolver Direct. So this is the meme show.
Literally.
Devolver Direct Devolver marketing countdown to marketing has begun. That's incredible news. We're literally counting down. I need to look up I should have watched this one.
Yeah, we'll probably
Because
watch
this one is real. Devolver is so hard to talk about if you didn't watch it.
You
No, 'cause that means you missed
reading
all
this
the
all, I'm
insanity.
like, what?
Yeah.
We missed out on all the insanity.
Even watching it though,
Complete
in
with
actuality-
profanity, screaming, and criticism of the classic video game countdown to special announcements. Let's see. So the first actual game, Cult of the Lambs, was the first thing shown off. They got a full gameplay trailer, and it's releasing on August 11th. Anger Foot, a door cracking, bug smashing romp, shooting and kicking and driving with your feet. Okay. Interesting. And that's coming out next year. Uh, Card Shark with a game pack trailer and available now. Man, Devolver is so freaking all over the place.
Getting asked what I want from Domino's.
Ah. So yeah, Card Shark, sleight of hand simulator, set in the Victorian era. It's on Switch and PC right now.
I see.
See, Devolver
Oh
knows how to
wait,
do
wait,
it.
wait, 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 wait. I think I actually recognize this name. Let's see. Cause you said Victorian. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this. I think this was at their last Evolver Digital show as well.
Oh, so the game is about cheating. You're a dealer, a
Yeah.
card dealer, and you're trying to cheat. Okay, that's
So
interesting.
just count the cards.
Yeah.
Finally, a game to test your skills.
I really want to know what they meant by saying that Microsoft was buying Bethesda a second time.
It's probably some like really big, like
Long-winded thing
Skip.
about buying Bethesda a second time.
Yeah.
The Plucky Squire is a platformer game that takes place in 2D and 3D and is releasing sometime next year. And also Skate Story,
Skate.
a skateboarding game where you are a demon made of glass and pain and you skate in the underworld, has been announced releasing sometimes next year. That is metal as fuck. That is super metal.
Man,
Glass
I love
and
whoever wrote
pain?
these descriptions.
Yeah, a demon
I'm
made
like-
of glass and pain and you skate in the underworld. That is metal. Awesome.
Interesting.
Yeah, Devolver's hard to talk about if you have seen it,
Didn't.
but it's kind of funnier if you haven't seen
Yeah.
it.
Because we have no
Microsoft
idea
has
what's going on.
purchased Bethesda again. I love that.
What does it mean? We don't know.
I'm gonna give the Devolver one, based on what we've read here, like a 7, maybe an 8. Like some of the humor is a little bit too far-reaching, but you gotta appreciate that like half of their games are like it's either out right now or it's gonna be out in like a month,
Yeah,
and the rest is just like next year. And they're a small single developer, so it's it's
yeah.
fine.
I think a 7's fair.
Yeah.
And yeah, on their own scale thing.
I think if any of us have been able to watch it, we might be able to grade it more
That one's
accurately.
more you need to watch to
You
grade.
have to watch
Yeah.
it to grade it accurately.
That's why I said like
The
based
others-
on what I've read, because that might put a lot of context.
It might be
into
way dumber than last year's, and last year's was really stupid.
it.
I still think their best one is at least out of the ones I've seen, is the first year they did it. I think that's where they had like their best jokes.
Oh yeah, I remember. I'm never gonna forget Loot Box Coin. That was really good.
We're selling it for 13 more seconds.
Throw your money at the screen.
I hope it's sold out.
Okay, on to the Xbox and Bethesda showcase. This is the only one I watched a little bit of,
Okay.
but we'll
I
just.
know a lot of what was talked about for it.
Let's see.
Microsoft.
Redfall. What is Redfall? An open world co-op FPS. And from the same people that made Prey and Dishonored. So that's coming out first half 2023. Game Pass day 1, obviously. Hollow Knight Silksong was being shown off with a quote launching soon. Will be on Game Pass day 1. I've got a buddy at work that has been dying for this, so
I mean, it's saying launching soon's about all we knew anyway, so that's not.
yeah, but at least we got to see more of it.
Yeah, but now we have a trailer.
Didn't we have a trailer? I don't know.
No,
All I know
there's
is
not been a trailer.
kind of the meme of Silk Song, but not really anything involved
The
with
meme is that there's been no trailer.
High on Life, a game from the creators of Rick and Morty, is now being shown off with crazy monsters and characters releasing in October this year, day one on Game Pass. I'm going to get very sick of saying the phrase day one on Game Pass by the end of this segment. I can tell already.
But let's just assume that if we don't say that it's not available, or if we say it's not available on Game Pass, then it's not. Otherwise, it's going to be day one on Game Pass.
Day
That
one
seems
Game
way
Pass,
more
a
cap.
game. That should be a Devolver Digital joke. Day one on Game Pass is available day one on Game Pass.
Yeah.
A game about being available day one on Game Pass will be available day one on Game Pass. I'm going to throw up.
Yeah.
Riot Games is adding benefits to Game Pass, including all champions being unlocked in League of Legends. I guess I'm unsubscribing from Game Pass. Also, all agents unlocked in Valorant. Select Little Legends unlocked in Teamfight Tactics and Foundations set unlocked in Legends of Runeterra. So,
Am I missing something? Is there a reason for them to do that?
Microsoft offered them money, and they're
yeah,
like,
Microsoft, Phil Spencer was like, I have a huge check here for all
"What
of
do
your
you want to
content."
give you?"
Yeah,
us? And
here's a
they're
blank
like,
check.
Here's a blank check, please.
This is what we'll
No,
give
that
you.
also, I think it's just an attempt to get more people to play, and that way they get the money for the skins.
Yeah, I think it's also stagnating a little.
That's definitely gotta be, right?
Yeah, because everyone's starting to get tired of games like that. I mean, like, a lot of just games are kind of in a lull right now because everybody, one, isn't stuck inside as much anymore,
Yeah.
and two, uh, we're all
Like
now
games been
starting
out
to
how
realize
long?
that it's toxic as hell to play these games with random people.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean, that's what's happening with Apex as well.
yeah, I mean, it happens with all of them. You either just
Accept the competitiveness, or you quit.
yeah, you either are one of the toxic people or you only play with friends.
Yeah. So that at least while there are people being mean and stuff, you're at least
Or you're
having fun.
people that somehow don't mind it and can just absorb all of that toxicness and not care.
That's
Which, if you can
I've
do that,
taken a break from
I'm
it
very
for a
impressed.
while and come back to it, and
Yeah.
I ignore it. But it gets to you, even if you're like that kind of person.
Yeah, just
after.
like I've made this joke with Apex, and some people don't take me seriously when I say it. But like sometimes I get like if I play Apex too long, I get actually upset. Like I get off and I'm just upset. Like I didn't have a good time playing at all, and I get back on the next day because my friends want to play, and I'm like, this actually sucks. Like I'm not having a
Yeah.
good time, and they're like, shut up. You're just being like, you're just whining that
We're losing.
yeah,
all
we're
the
losing.
time.
And even when we're winning, I'm like, this is stupid. Like yeah. So
Like,
I'm not
I'm
surprised
playing
that
this
it's stagnating because
because
yeah,
That's why I really like single player games more though, because
yeah.
it's
This
like
is why I play Stardew Valley because it's like a unlimited bucket
Calming.
of serotonin and oxytocin that you can just inhale constantly.
ooh,
I made that
Speaking-
joke when
that-
you go ahead.
I haven't looked at the sheet, but I assume that's on there, Alex.
what? Oh, Stardew Valley. Yes, it's on there eventually.
Okay.
Oh yeah, okay. Um, so yeah, I when the first of the January 6th hearings that are going on right now aired last weekend, I had to play Starter the entire time because I had like put up a shield of serotonin to keep me from getting upset at what I was seeing on the TV because it was really horrible. Like no, I'm not doing this right now. I'm
Well,
watching it because I need to know, but I can't
I
get
don't want
invested.
the misinformation but I also don't want to actually, see it.
Yeah. Um,
Yeah.
A Plague Tale Requiem is now getting a gameplay trailer releasing sometime this year.
Isn't that a game that's already out on other consoles? So probably.
I have no idea.
Fucking tail. Pretty sure I saw it when I was looking at things on sale on PS5. Maybe not. Maybe there must be something with like a really similar title. Huh. It looks really good.
I think there's like an OG a Plague's Tale or a Plague Tale.
Yeah. Okay. Bark on a ticking world to save those who you love and struggle for survival. Okay, that's sequel to A Plague Tale: Innocence. That's what
That
I'm
makes
thinking.
sense.
Huh.
Okay. Forza Motorsport. This is where I started watching. New trailer for new in-game footage, gameplay, and some footage of the tracks coming spring next year. I'm super hyped. It's basically the Xbox equivalent of Gran Turismo. Hopefully, won't be stupid and have online all the time recommendation or requirements. Because if it
Well,
does, then I'm gonna play Motorsport more. Um,
who could have guessed Microsoft would show off a Forza game? They never show.
I'm just glad it's not a new. It's not. I mean, they did show off some Forza Horizon stuff, but Motorsport is like the authentic racing game. It's like the Gran Turismo, but Microsoft.
Yeah.
It's not like the open world goof off game like Horizon is. Not saying
Wasn't that
Horizon's
the
bad.
other one?
Yeah, Forza 5, Horizon
Yeah.
5.
They already released that.
Yeah. Also, Microsoft Flight Simulator got a brand new planes, helicopters, and Halo ships, and more in a 40th anniversary update releasing today. That's super awesome.
You should play it and crash the Halo ship into something.
Hey, I can play that game now with my new PC. It runs it super well. Overwatch 2 is going free to play. They also showed off a brand new hero coming out October, and the early access for the game is releasing on October 4th. This is where I stopped watching. I started watching
This is where I started,
right when they started
and almost immediately
Motorsport,
stopped.
and I was like, "Oh, bet this is all the good stuff I want to see, like Forza, Flight Sim, and stuff like that." And they showed Overwatch 2, and I was like, "Click."
No.
I went and watched something else. ARA History Untold got announced, releasing soon. Elder Scrolls Online got a brand new update titled High Rise, which is releasing on June 21st. Fallout 76 got a brand new update called The Pit, releasing this September.
Oh, boy.
No one cares. Bring back the PewDiePie screaming from the old E3 cringe videos. No one cares.
He could build a lot of cringe.
Kind of sound like Hank Hill
Not
saying
as
it.
much from I missed the live interviews. That's where all the cringe really existed.
Wow, Access Lounge. Good stuff. Forza Horizon 5 got its first expansion, and it's the Hot Wheels expansion that everybody already knew was coming. It's coming on July 19th, so if you played Hot Wheels expansion on Forza 4, you basically played Hot Wheels expansion on Forza 5. Still cool nonetheless, though. Arc 2 got a brand new gameplay trailer and with Vin Diesel in it. I knew that was Vin Diesel. I think I happened to turn it back on with Forza 5, and then I watched through Arc 2, and I had it up until a little bit later. So yeah, Arc 2, 2023, Game Pass. Scorn got a brand new gameplay trailer, and it's releasing October 21st of this year, Game Pass. Flintlock: The Siege of Dawn got a brand new gameplay trailer featuring some hack and slash shooting and magic gameplay.
Yeah, I was gonna guess with the word flintlock, it was gonna have guns.
I'd hope so.
Yeah. releasing 2023 Game Pass.
Oh, this is my favorite thing though. Microsoft's like year away. Maybe it might get delayed between now and then.
Minecraft
Keep going.
Legends, a brand new strategy game from Mojang, gets announced releasing next year on Game Pass.
On GP.
Every time I say releasing next year on Game Pass, we all have to take a drink, and maybe by the end of the show, we'll all be dead.
I already did alcohol recently.
Lightyear Frontier gets shown off with robo-crafting gameplay. What is robo-crafting
What does that
gameplay?
mean?
The
As opposed
game
to
will
regular
craft
cra-
it for you.
So it's
No,
not
that'd be
gameplay.
automatic.
Right. That's my guess.
Robo-crafting gameplay releasing spring of next year.
I guess it's because
Game
there's
Pass.
robots in the game. Like giant transformer looking things.
Amazing.
Gunfire Reborn, a 4-player animal FPS co-op game, got announced and had a gameplay trailer, releasing in October. Game Pass. The Last Case of Benedict Fox, a 2.5D side-scroller mystery game, got shown off, releasing spring of next year. Game Pass. As Dusk Falls got shown off, new gameplay trailer and story trailer releasing on July 19th on Game Pass. Naraka is coming to Xbox for the first time, releasing on June 23rd. Game Pass.
Game Pass.
Game
Two
Pass.
words.
Man, this is like peak Microsoft show.
Yeah,
It's like
this
really
is.
boring.
Yeah. Pentiment, November, Game Pass, no one cares. Grounded, full launch in September, Game Pass. Airband got announced 2023 Game Pass. Nobody knows what any of those are. Okay, Diablo 4.
Game
This is
Pass.
something. This is a thing.
This is a word I know.
Yes, I know what Diablo is. We got a cinematic and gameplay trailer with a brand new
Let's
class called the
go.
Necromancer. Open world, enemies, events, crossplay support, endgame PvP, and character customization options all got shown off, releasing sometime next year.
Whoever wrote this part was like really hyped for Diablo 4.
Honestly, I think they were probably just writing all of this, and they started to like gray out, like go into sleep mode, and all of a sudden they heard Diablo, and they're like, "I know that."
Right?
That's definitely something I'd probably
Because
do.
a lot of these are like, oh, it's releasing on Game Pass, and Diablo 4 is like, here's a book.
Sea of Thieves Season 7 got announced, featuring naming ships, other customization options, and more rewards, releasing on July 21st.
Cool. I couldn't care less about Sea of Thieves.
I'm glad this
Like
is
the
what
one-
Rareware got left on.
The one thing that they've ever done that made me go, oh, that's neat, was the Pirates
Of
crossover.
the Caribbean.
Yeah.
I remember that was within the last year, right? Because I'm pretty sure I saw some
Last year,
ads
too.
up. I think I saw some ads for it at Hollywood Studios. So
Ravenlock announced for 2023. Game Pass. Microsoft, we need to have a talk, bro. This is really This is starting to become a toxic show.
this is toxic.
This announced Game Pass.
Oh,
that-
you'll never expect what we announced it for.
Game Pass.
Yeah, dude, I remember during the show, they still do that stupid thing that they always do, where every
World premiere.
world premiere, Ravenlock.
Game Pass.
What is it? That doesn't matter, but it's on Game Pass.
Aren't you excited for Game Pass? No, because
No.
you rarely buy like new things.
I'm surprised
or
Devolver
like
Digital
things
hasn't did
people are
something about this.
excited.
Bethesda
man,
is buying Game Pass.
sounds accurate.
Cocoon, top-down mind-bending puzzle platformer, releasing 2023 on Game Pass.
And
I'm
it's
running out of
the
alcohol over
other
here.
part that drives me crazy. It's all these release dates. There is nothing on here that's like, this is coming out in a month or 2 months. Get excited. It's all just
It's coming.
2023.
Yeah, and stuff that is coming out is like
Like,
Sea of Thieves season, uh, Elder Scrolls Online update,
Yeah.
Fallout 76 update. You don't seem excited.
Yeah.
Don't
Don't
you
you have
guys have
phones?
games?
You mean that broken game that literally trashed your reputation as a company? It's getting updated.
Get excited. No.
Wolong Fallen Destiny, a sword fighting and dragon game. Say it with me now.
I guess.
2023
Pass.
on Game Pass.
Pass.
Okay, this one actually matters. Let's get something that matters. Persona 3 Portable, Persona 4 Golden, and Persona 5 Royale is coming to Xbox and PC with Game Pass on October 21st. That's huge. Also PS5.
That actually is. Wait, was it actually? Oh, it was actually announced for PS5.
Yes. Yeah, that's that old school Microsoft thing where it's like, hey, look what's coming to Xbox. Isn't that also
It's like,
coming everywhere else? Yeah, but I mean that means you can buy it on Xbox.
Not Nintendo.
Yeah, I guess we could do that. But why?
You could buy an Xbox.
You're right. I could buy an Xbox.
It's so weird seeing people be
Look-
like, "I
look
want
how
to play
cheap our
JRPGs on my Xbox," and I'm like,
That's not a
like,
truth.
why? Why would you get an Xbox to play JRPGs when everybody knows Sony gets most of them?
And Nintendo gets the other ones.
Yeah, like buy one of those two if you want JRPGs. I mean, it's cool that like Persona's kind of like elevated above like the people that like JRPGs. Like it's gotten a lot bigger. I mean,
Yeah,
I've seen a
Persona
ton of
5
people that are
collection.
like I don't like JRPGs, but I like Persona because it distracts from being a JRPG so much. There's so much other stuff going on that it doesn't really matter that it's a JRPG because
I don't know if
it's
that's
just
the
it-
truth of this because a lot of it does line up with it's in a JRPG, which makes me just assume people don't play JRPGs and just assume they're not gonna like it.
yeah. Well, I mean, like, so the main reviewer I think of is Zero Punctuation. He does not like JRPGs, but he loves Persona 5 because of the art and the music and the story so much. But he's tried several of them and normally does not like them. He reviewed 13 Sentinels, and that was not a very nice review.
That's not an JRPG.
Well, anime games in general. A lot of JRPGs and anime games kind of blend over together, and he gets sick of the JRPGs with massive titties. Japanese anime, big titty JRPGs. Got more boob physics than gameplay. But, yeah, anyway, what were we talking about? Persona.
Microsoft trying to brag that they got Persona, and then Atlas going, "Oh yeah, it's also still coming." You know,
The
to where
bigger
someone
question
might
is, why
buy
isn't
it.
it on Switch?
That is a bigger question. At least the first two listed here, I'm like, okay, maybe I could see where you might have a little difficulty, but not. I don't believe it. Persona 5, the regular version, ran on the PS3, and the Switch is more powerful than that.
Yeah, it's not really that demanding of a game.
This is just a weird Atlas choice rather than.
Yeah, I don't know what's on with that. Kojima and Xbox have partnered to work on a brand new game.
Oh, Kojima games are my favorite. They're Death Strand.
The Strand type game.
This will be
The
a
second.
Strand.
This
Will
the
be a
second
Death
Strand.
Stranding
Yeah.
spin-off exclusive to Microsoft.
Releasing in 2035.
Let's go.
Starfield also got an extended first look, featuring both first and third person gameplay, scanning, material gathering, different weapons, lockpicking, flying, looking at different worlds, settlements, character creation, stories you might see, crafting, enemies, outpost building, spaceship battles, spaceship building.
Blah blah blah.
So an action adventure with crafting elements.
This is Bethesda's next game.
Yeah, yeah. I know.
Yeah.
I mean, Starfield's been like talked
Talked
about for
about
a
it and
while.
everything. Yeah.
But now at least we finally get to know what it looks like.
Uh, day one on Game Pass.
2023, day one on Game Pass. Let's go.
Let's go.
That's
Okay.
what you could name this show. 2023.
Yeah,
Day one on
yeah.
Game Pass.
Episode 95, day one on Game Pass.
Available day one on Game Pass 2023.
Okay.
All right.
Xbox Showcase 3.
Oh, I was also gonna give it a
3 or 4. 3 or 4.
I was like, oh man, I
Very-
might need to have to go
No,
back up
look,
and bump
look.
the original one.
Look,
The first show up.
guys. My rating will be available day one on Game Pass.
my rating is available in 2023, day one on Game Pass.
2.
It's
Very Microsoft, which unfortunately I don't rate very high.
Yeah, so what does this boil down to, really? Forza Motorsport, Microsoft Flight Simulator,
a
Forza
Persona
5.
announcement, but that didn't.
The
even
Persona announcement is the biggest. Feels like the biggest thing.
Diablo
They talked
4.
about Starfield and it pissed
Yeah.
people off.
uh,
Like, so many people are mad.
yeah, Persona and Starfield. So like 5 or 6 things.
And it
3
was
of
like
them
the
being
longest
like normal
show.
Microsoft IPs. Yeah.
Yeah. This is just bad. Like a way
Yeah,
too
Microsoft's
long a
bad.
show. They should have cut it down and just hit the big things. And they're like, no.
What if we did our regular E3 show but worse?
Yeah, really, honestly, I would give this like a 6 or a 7 if you just cut out the stuff that's like, here's a game,
Coming
with-
to Game Pass next year.
yeah, with no information on
why
it.
do I care?
Yeah,
Why do I care?
it's so like diluted.
Maybe not bump it up to 6 and 7. Still depends on like how much.
I mean, like, it's subjective.
focus
I
on
would
it.
give it a 6 or a 7 just because I'm a
Yeah.
slut for Forza and Flight Simulator, but
Fair enough, but everything
it's
else
just so
is just-
bloated. It's so bloated. Yeah.
Which
I
is
don't
very
mind
Microsoft.
bloated shows if you go crazy with bigger announcements, but there's so much. There's not enough big announcements to balance out how much junk is on this.
Yeah. Agreed.
Microsoft, do better.
Okay, the show will be available on Game Pass in 2023.
Right, we're gonna ask Microsoft to please put the podcast.
Microsoft Windows is available on Game Pass.
Like, can you put this podcast that we trashed you on Game Pass?
Yeah.
Please put us on Game Pass.
Okay. Capcom.
Okay.
This one's a lot cooler.
Yes.
Because Capcom did better.
Yeah. So we first
No,
got-
this is the only show I've actually seen in its entirety.
Was it good?
I'll give my ranking at the end, but let's start with the.
yeah, so opening logo, Ryu, Hunter and Palico, Leon and Claire, Phoenix Wright, Arthur, Mega Man, Dante, pretty much everything they do. Started with some gameplay for Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. A demo is available by the time you're listening to this. And a free update roadmap was also
that came out
provided.
today.
Yeah. They showed off more Street Fighter 6 stuff. Also, another game collection, the Capcom Fighting Collection, releasing this month on the 24th. Uh, oh no, no! Don't do this to me again. Okay. Darkstalkers, the Night Warriors. Night Warriors, Darkstalkers Revenge. Vampire Savior, the Lord of the Vampire. Vampire Hunter 2, Darkstalkers Revenge. Vampire Savior 2, the Lord of the Vampire. Hyper Street Fighter 2, the Anniversary Edition. Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo. Super Gem Fighter Mini Mix. Cyberbots, Full Metal Madness, Red Earth, and all of them are playable online. So, if you're a long-running fan of this podcast for some second twisted reason, you will know that several episodes ago we talked about this at some point. A list of these stupid names.
Like when they initially announced it.
Yeah, we laughed for like 20 minutes about this. Freaking 2 games have the same exact subtitle. Bro,
Two of them are basically just...
imagine if the first and second game of a series had the exact same subtitle. You don't have to imagine that because that's literally what this is. Vampire Savior 1 and Vampire Savior 2 are both the Lord of the Vampire.
No, the better parts, it's that one and Darkstalkers, the Night Warriors, and Night Warriors,
Darkstalkers Revenge. And then also Vampire Hunter 2, Darkstalkers Revenge. Where are they getting their revenge?
On each other, apparently. Has to be, right?
Yeah, I saw this list and I went, "It's back!"
It's
I had
back.
to put the list.
It's back.
Finally back. And better than ever.
Man, Cameron, you should be on a marketing team. That was incredible. Okay, now that we're through that nauseating garbage, Capcom Arcade Second Stadium announced for July 22nd with 32 arcade titles.
This is the one where you get like an arcade for free, but then you buy the titles individually.
Yeah. That sounds...
If you like
That
pre-order,
sounds
you
accurate.
get a title, and if you buy the game, you get one title.
Exo Primal got an update, their online gameplay thing that's kind of Overwatchy looking. There's a closed network
dinosaurs.
test that is available. Oh, you can
Now?
apply to be a part of the network test.
This is the one that
Ooh.
everybody was like, "This is Dino Crisis, right?" And then it wasn't, so people...
So it's
Very
PC only. You can apply on Exoprimal's website until July 29th. It's only available on Steam, and it's only playable in English and Japanese for the network test anyway. There's going to be 3 sessions that are 3 hours long each. July 11th, July 25th, and August 7th.
No, that puts it about on par with Nintendo's. I was like, that's better, but if it's only 3 sessions, theirs is like...
So session 1 is to
Theirs is
test the
3
basic
over a
functions of the
weekend.
game in a
That's the
restricted
problem.
region and time window.
Yeah.
Session 2 is to test the basic functions of the game on a global scale within a restricted time window. Oh, and actually Session 3 is a whole day, 24 hours. Session
Okay.
3 is to test the basic functions of the game on a global scale over a 24-hour period.
Gotcha.
These test
That's better
sessions
than
will use a
Nintendo.
version still in development. As a result, we cannot guarantee a smooth gameplay experience.
Fair
So,
enough.
If you want to be a
It's
part of that
plus.
test, go sign up. It's available to the end of the month.
Right now.
Dragon's Dogma 10th anniversary.
Honestly, I can't help you beyond that. They were just
Oh, it
like,
was just a
quick blurb that they had the 10th anniversary
yeah.
really recently.
Okay. Resident Evil Village got some DLC announced, the Winter's expansion,
go.
and also Resident Evil Village Gold Edition that will release on October 28th. RE8 sold 6 million units. Sold 6 million units worldwide. Shadows of Rose lets you play as Rose Winters set after RE Village. The Mercenaries additional orders. There's new stages. You can now play as Chris Redfield, Carl Heisenberg, and Lady Dometre,
You're not even gonna try
uh,
to pronounce your first name.
Alcina.
Yeah, I think it's very close.
Um, Resident Evil Reverse also will be releasing on the same
No, you
day as
skipped
the
the
Gold Edition.
you
Yeah,
skipped the
yeah.
other announcement.
Uh, on October 28th. Also, you can play in third person now in Resident Evil Village.
I saw under that comment where they were like, you can play as Village in third person, which I'm very excited for because I prefer third person anyways. First person can make me feel sick, depending on what it's set to. But someone wants um Ethan's head to spin like an owl if you try to put the camera to see his face.
that would be funny. They're working on making Resident Evil available playable on Mac and PSVR 2. Also, they showed off gameplay for the
Cool.
Resident Evil 4 remake,
Good.
and really cool. The Resident Evil 2 make, Resident Evil 3 make, and Resident Evil 7 all get free next gen updates and are available now. That's
Man.
what I'm talking about, Capcom. That's some announcements right there.
Yeah, the only thing that would have been better is if when they said, "Oh yeah, we're adding 3D a 3D third person mode to 8. We're also adding one to 7, but man, 7 be so much harder to do it for since there's so many playable characters in that one. And Gold Edition's
I
been out for years. I posted a picture of
Yeah, I saw that the ray
someone's got
tracing.
ray tracing. Yeah.
Yeah, so speaking of, there is ray tracing as part of this next gen update, which is super awesome. Um, it's really one of those like gameplay features that really does make everything look so much better. Ray tracing is awesome.
Yeah, just a lighting thing at the very least.
So Capcom 8.
Is Yeah, that's it. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna probably put like 9. This is a stellar show,
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
and it was fast, and they went through the big titles.
Yeah, we got through this whole thing in like 10 or 15 minutes. That's exactly what we need. Quick, to the point, all the good stuff's there. 3 full next gen updates to games available for free right now. DLC released for RE Village, or made it announced for RE Village. New stuff, gameplay for the RE4 make, which everybody's excited about. And also, it wasn't all just Resident Evil. Like, they had other stuff too, which is good.
Yeah. Monster
Yeah, they
Hunter,
had
I
stuff.
think, had the longest time, but I was not gonna write out all the stuff they talked about for Monster Hunter since it was so long, and I don't
Since
care
it's
about
just
Monster Hunter.
well, it's just DLC.
Yeah. I hit the 2 big points of here's the roadmap, here's the demo.
Yeah. So yeah,
Look,
very
all I
solid.
care
But
about is that they're
what a
releasing
stellar
Amiibo
show.
at the end of the month.
Yeah, Cameron, give your ranking.
8.5.
What a really good show, though.
Yeah, really like
Mhm.
to see that. And then the PC gaming show we did put in the list, but given how much stuff is here, that is we basically know nothing about anything on this list. So we're just gonna
Yeah.
spare everybody the time
It's
and not
a
go through it.
bunch of indie games that probably look really good.
A ton of indie
I've seen
games, some
some
new
of the
Warhammer
gameplay,
40k stuff.
and the biggest announcement, Half-Life
Half-Life
Alex
Alex.
getting DLC.
Yeah. Also, F1 Manager 22. I know people are excited about that generally. But that's basically it.
Yeah, we're not gonna force y'all through that one when we don't know what we're talking about for.
Yeah. But if you are a huge PC gamer, it did happen. It was an event. There's a lot of stuff there. So go give it a watch if you're into. If that's your jib.
And then tell us about it.
Yeah, roast us on Twitter
Maybe
for
if
why we
any.
should have talked about it because actually, Frozen Flame is such a good game that we should have talked about it.
Well, maybe if we'd had time like in years past, we would have done it, but we did not. Everybody was super busy this past weekend that this fell on.
I still wouldn't have watched it.
I probably would have, but I usually watch the shows if I've got the time.
Yeah, the
I feel
ones
like
that I
I always
don't care about, like
zone
the
out.
ones that aren't the big three, I'll watch. I'll just like have on the side
Yeah, which is
while I'm
what we
doing
did in your
something.
past and watch
Yeah.
for anything interesting.
Um. Okay, so with that out of the way, on to Collector's Corner. This is the weekly segment where we go around and talk about games we've been playing and everything that's just been going on. So, Alex, let's start with you.
Okay. Um. Okay, I did buy the Corey
Alexa,
the
shut up.
deluxe edition. Um.
Your
She
name is
respond to my name.
yes, your name is too similar to Alexa that I won't say out loud again.
Yeah, I did buy the Quarry, and I did the what is it called? Collect Deluxe Edition, Collector's Edition, something like that, digitally. Uh, so I've looked through like what I got, kinda a little bit. The only thing not that's in that's not released yet, which they had already announced that it wouldn't be released yet, was the DLC costumes for the characters. But I was kind of surprised because I looked through like the different. You can set the game if you have that to different like movie looking things. So one's like you can make it look like it's an 80s VHS tape. So it's got like little, the lines that you would have
Oh,
from
okay, yeah, like analog static noise.
yeah. One's indie horror movies where it's like brighter colors and stuff like turned up on, and one's classic horror where it's all in black and white. Which I might
Interesting.
run through a mode on that one because after I beat the game initially. Um, I played a lot of the Three Hopes demo, which is the other part of this collector's corner segment because there's not really somewhere else to hit that. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It might be Nintendo's best Warriors game.
Oh yeah, does it run okay?
Yeah,
It runs
it
so
runs really,
smoothly.
really well. It's like back to the other two ones, Fire Emblem Warriors and Hyrule Warriors, where they ran really good. It is not like Age of Calamity, where
That's almost more infuriating than if it ran poorly, along with Age of Calamity. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I much prefer that this
that
game
it
run.
runs well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But that just means Age of Calamity needed more time to cook.
yeah. Age of
And they
Calamity's
said
frame
holiday
rate
release.
improved somewhat. Like I wasn't getting as bad of frame drops or running at 7 when I was playing it a while back because the DLC had released. But man, I don't get that one. The other three run great, and then there's Age of Calamity that's like, I'm gonna run bad.
What if I actually ran super poorly?
Okay, I played some more Tales of Arise before I left with Cameron on Thursday,
Mm-hmm.
something like that. A little bit of Final Fantasy VII Remake, just running around doing achievement things. I don't. I kind of want to complete it, but it's so long. But I do really like just playing it
Yeah.
because it just feels good to play. Um. Hmm. I did look up prices of games, and I shouldn't have done that. Like
What'd you
certain
look
old
up?
games. I looked up Path of Radiance for the
Ooh.
GameCube,
Ooh.
and it's
That's
gone up
mistake.
like $100 since the last time I looked it up.
Ooh.
I was like, oh, I shouldn't have looked at this. This will just make me sad. But
Yeah, me
most of my
too.
weekend, I spent Cameron. I spent helping Cameron move into his apartment, and his fiance, and his friend.
And his friend.
There's a girl who's living with his fiance, and she asked us to bring some of the stuff over while she was at work.
Did you?
Oh, Carolyn, yeah.
Yeah, and since Cameron and his fiance were packing their stuff up, I was like, fine, whatever. So I just put her boxes in the car because they were done. Oh, we're moving, but our stuff isn't packed.
No. My stuff was packed. My stuff has been packed for weeks. Chelsea's stuff was not packed.
Moving that day should have been
Mm,
packed earlier before I
I
got there
agree.
to help you.
These are two types of people, and now we know which one is which.
Right? But yeah,
Uh,
we went to downtown Disney on the last day because my mom's like, I'm not gonna. Have you ever seen Tiny Toons Summer Vacation?
no.
Okay, well, one of the characters in the movie has joined another family for their summer trip, and they're going to basically Disney World.
Mm.
So the whole movie they're getting
Happy
there,
World Land.
yeah, to Happy World Land. And they get there, and they get out of the car, and the dad's like, "Okay, that's enough excitement for today. Time to go home." So my mom's like, "We're not doing that. We're gonna do something. I'm not getting Happy World landed." So we went to downtown Disney, and I got two of the ducky drinks from the boathouse.
Yeah, we managed to get a last second reservation to Boathouse.
Oh yeah, yeah. You got wasted.
I was more tipsy than wasted, I think.
Yeah, I'm exaggerating. Leave me
Yeah.
alone. Well, nice.
Yeah.
Cameron.
Okay, so I have played the Three Hopes demo. I initially tried to record it, and 2 hours in, I needed to stop so I could go shopping for more stuff. And lo and behold, my computer had stopped recording an hour and a half in. And then when I tried to stop the recording so that I could maybe have something, Elgato crashed completely. So I lost all that footage.
Nice. We love it.
Very much pain. Love to see it. Love to see it. Um, so instead, I've started recording that again. Trying to make up for it. I've also um, I've actually almost gotten back up to that point. I'm on the last battle before where I lost my recording data. I've also started playing Animal Crossing. I brought it down to play at the new apartment, and now I need to set up my GameCube properly, or like fix it so I can actually play it. Either that, or I'm next time I come home, I'm bringing the GameCube and replacing it because it's going to get annoying changing the date every time I want to play.
You could just mail it to me.
Yeah, but then I'm out of GameCube for the time being.
Yeah. So
So
like
I'll
a
bring
week.
it. I'll bring it. I don't know. It depends on the stupid
How
fetch
bad do you need the
service that they
footage?
use. I mean, I don't need the footage. I kind of do. I need. I need the GameCube because I also brought Kirby, Air Ride, and Super Monkey Ball 2. So I would
Sucks that
like
the
to be able
whole
to
you have
play
to
two.
take the whole controller board out to do that.
Mm-hmm. I just want to be able to go click, battery pops out, click, battery goes in.
Yeah, this is before the era of people being smart with batteries.
Yeah. Um, what? Like, Oh, while I was home, I might have already mentioned this, but I did. I've completed Mario Kart DS, and there's oh, what? Let's see. What else did I record while I was home? Loading time? I don't think it was loading time. I don't remember what I played. It's been a very long week.
I bet.
Nope, it straight up just was finished Mario Kart DS, started playing. Uh, wait. Oh, I played all of Pikmin in one go.
In one go.
4 hours, 15 minutes on the Wii copy, and at the very end, uh, as I'm waiting for it to go through, it decided to just have the disc no longer be able to be read.
Nice. We love it.
Mm-hmm. Very fun. I love to see it. But yeah, no, I finally got to scratch my Pikmin itch a little bit. So now the only one of the three that I haven't played in any capacity for the channel is Pikmin 2. And I don't know when I'm going to get the chance to play that.
Okay. I am. I think I'm going to complete Stardew Valley someday. I've got all the minerals, all the artifact, or all the fish minus the 2 legends, just because I haven't had a chance to catch them yet. And almost all the relics, except for like a couple stupid ones. But I'm almost to the point in the game now where RNG is the thing that's screwing me over.
Mm-hmm.
I need one snake vertebrae from Ginger Island, and it only spawns on one part of the map, and it only spawns from artifact spots that spawn once every couple days, and each one is only a 25% chance for a vertebrae. And I swear to God, I've gotten at least 10 or 12, and none of them have been a vertebrae. It's so annoying. I just keep doing it over and over again. I thought it was wrong, but I finally did get 100 golden walnuts. I unlocked Cheese Challenge Room, so I found out that stuff is like the hack, bro. That room, you do those challenges, you get stuff like sprinkler boosters, stuff that like fully recycles and can like revert crafting to give you back original materials and all this other kind of crazy junk that I never thought I would have access
I
to in the
mean,
game. It's literally like the game hack as you do the chi challenges and you just get a bunch of stuff that makes the game 20 times easier.
But it's in game because that's when you. That's a
Yeah, I
reward
mean
for getting that far.
yeah, I'm on year 5. So that and I got a copy I got the copy of the Panzer Dragoon remake on Switch. I went to my game store last weekend. I got that, and I got an adapter that lets me use the Super Nintendo Classic controllers on my GameCube. So now I can play GBA games on my Game Boy player using a SNES controller, which, man, it is every as bit as nice as I had dreamed it has been for years. I've been thinking about that for literally years. I finally found a cable. They had one that was super cheap. Got it. Worth every penny I paid for it. Super awesome. Uh,
nice.
I got a copy of Sonic 3 finally complete in the box, which is nice. So now I can finally experience Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I think I talked about it on here. The first time I tried to buy Sonic 3, I got that Bob the Builder ball.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got an actual copy
I
now.
tried it. It didn't.
It is in fact not playing Sonic 3. So got that and also an original 3-button Genesis controller because I didn't have one.
Good.
So yeah, I did that. Panzer Dragoon, Skyward Sword HD, Stardew Valley. What else have I been playing? Switch, you tell me what I've been playing.
Oh, that's what I
Um,
do when I'm trying to think of my PlayStation thing, since it will show you the last things you played on the app.
yeah, Mario Golf, Age of Calamity, Xenoblade Chronicles. I played a lot of stuff this week. Um, and then I also played some. I started Man of Medan.
Cop.
Um,
I'm-
Xbox,
Yeah, so
and then
that
I
he would
played some
talk to
more.
you about returning.
I don't think he does that if you go backwards.
That makes sense. That's dumb, but that makes sense.
Yeah, so I should see it when I do House of Ashes. Um, and then more Gran Turismo per usual. Uh, and yeah, I think that's all I got. Okay. Uh, Faye, do we have anybody that's gonna carry the torch
I
for
can do
Cooper
it.
because he's stupid and lame and didn't want to join?
They showed silhouettes for the summer banner that's about to happen, where the characters are dressed up in swimsuits.
Sus.
And it's obviously Claude from Three Houses and Micaiah from Radiant Dawn. Like, it's the most obvious silhouettes they've ever done.
Is that all?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
all I know.
I'll count it. Okay. So who wrote that?
Hey,
Cameron wrote, and I quote,
Look,
Nintendo takes a fat L on their servers by making Xenoblade exclusive to the Nintendo store. Yeah, that happened. I got one. Finally.
you can tell when who wrote it. Like, I specifically, out of the shows earlier, I wrote the Capcom one because there wasn't a list up anywhere,
Yeah.
and you can see it's all like bullet point for that part because I needed it to be clearer up there. The rest of this is kind of just copied the title and post. But this, I was like, what in the world? This is different. Yeah. So they failed because everybody tried to get one.
at the same time.
Yep.
So they're like, we'll try again in the future to sell it.
They
We'll give
announced
it a heads
it,
up.
and we're like, it's available now, and then it immediately crashed.
Immediately so badly that you couldn't even log in. They
Um,
logged everybody out.
correct. And then also, eventually, it did become available. Like if you had gotten it in your cart before everything totally exploded, later you could go to a specific Nintendo sales page and go through your cart and check out there. So I was finally able to get it. But man, that was a mess.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe Nintendo, if you're listening, maybe don't do this again. I get you're trying to
Just
help the
sell it
scalping
at
thing.
the stores.
Yeah, either sell it at stores or invest the money in your own infrastructure to be able to handle something like this.
All of it.
You
To
know
be
better.
fair,
You know it was going to be
Sony has
bigger.
the same problems of this for the PS5 on their website.
True, but we're not talking about them.
But yes, this
Stop.
is Nintendo's fault this time.
Stop it. Um. So yeah, that was horrible and a waste of a half of a day. Fire Emblem Three Hopes trailer released alongside the demo. It showed the Ashen Wolves, which are the DLC characters, and the church staff. Cool.
And the
Cameron, have
demo
you played
got-
any of the Fire Emblem Three Houses?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I've started playing through the Blue Lions. I made a save um, before the split point so that I can play the other two. Because I get the feeling I'm going to have a lot of time.
Stardew Valley is free to play for NSO members in North America starting from this recording
Today.
for
Yeah.
1 week through their game trials thing that they've been doing. If you have not played Stardew Valley yet and somehow
Orange?
have NSO Plus but not Game Pass or any other method
No,
you could have
isn't it
used
just
previously,
regular NSO? So that's
yeah,
easier.
please play it.
Let's see if you like it.
Play it. Damn it.
I know Grant does.
I don't care if you like it or not. You're going to play it. This is like broccoli. You need to experience this. It's healthy. It's so good. Also, you get 100 platinum points for doing it. So why not? You can use your platinum points to get some cool Nintendo merch.
Or the icons speak like
But
Cooper.
but screw that. Yeah, why would you? Does he buy all of them?
He buys a bunch of them.
Why? Cooper's a fool. Straight fool.
I think he bought the towel though.
My
for,
man.
The Switch Sports.
Pokemon has confirmed that Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet will have different professors. Seda will be in Pokemon Scarlet and Turo for Violet. Where are these nicknames coming from?
I changed the top one just now because I didn't like what was up there, but
She's
I
a
don't know where they
K1.
came in. No, she looks like Craven the Hunter from Marvel.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
Seda,
why?
aka Craven the Hunter, and Turo, aka Mr. Chad Blockchain. I do like that one a lot. That's funny. So basically, buy Pokemon Violet because that's where the Chad is. Although I do kind of want Scarlet. I don't know. I don't care. Minecraft 1.19 is out.
Fun. You can fight
Sweet.
the new enemy now that has like 1 billion health.
Also, they took out fireflies because they are poisonous to real frogs, and Minecraft is treated as an educational game. Thanks, Mojang.
Well, because you could. The point of the fireflies in the game for the update when they were originally testing it was to feed them to the frogs.
Ah.
So they were gonna just fix that of like you couldn't feed them, but it caused a lot of coding issues. So they were like, okay, we'll remove it and put it in backlog for later.
iOS 16 will support Nintendo Switch Pro controllers and Joy-Con.
Good.
Why? The Pro controller, I get it. Emulation, just like an Xbox controller. Joy-Con.
Well, Joy-Cons, as in the idea of being able to use two because of how the Bluetooth works, you could only use one. But still, I'd rather use a full controller. I rarely play with the Joy-Cons. I use the Pro as much as possible. Just because the Joy-Cons are so small.
Mm-hmm.
So for a second I was going to be like, yeah, okay, emulation. You could play emulated multiplayer games on your iPhone with Joy-Con.
Sounds like
iPhone doesn't. There is no emulator. iPhone doesn't support emulators unless you jailbreak some way. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, jailbreak your brand new iPhone.
iPhone is not a Switch. Use a Pro controller and play Xbox Cloud Gaming like a real person. Don't do whatever you're thinking about.
Guess you could cloud game multiplayer.
And also, why would you use a Nintendo Switch Pro controller for Xbox Cloud Gaming? The buttons are different. You don't have analog triggers. Why? Yeah. The triggers aren't going to be the same. It's not going to work. Yeah, this is a lot of... What are your motives? I question your motives.
Someone at iPhone, Apple.
Someone at iPhone.
Yeah, okay. They wanted this on there because they want to pirate the thing and they want it supported.
Whatever.
I can't. There's no reason for this, so it must be.
Guess we don't have to talk about the Capcom thing.
Yeah. This was way earlier than.
Yeah. Instagram model Ella Freya confirms she's RE4 Remake's Ashley's character model.
So not the voice, just the
Character model. Yeah.
yeah,
Hmm.
which is how they did it. For the recent games they've had. Okay, this is how they looked then, so we need to find someone who looks like them, but that person most likely will not also be the voice actor because we want professionally trained people.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I can see it. Huh. Okay. The level 5 registered the trademark Holy Horror House in the West and in Japan.
Let's go. Level 5 might be making a return to the West. This is also the first game I think they made since they announced they were gonna just make games exclusively to Japan. So Level 5 just needs to be bought out by the one company they worked with the most. Nintendo. They just need someone to help them.
Sonic 3 and Knuckles won't have its original soundtrack at Sonic Origins.
Wow.
Don't buy Sonic Origins. Stop. This everything was already why? It just keeps getting stupider. Why are we doing this?
At least change. Like, I understand it if they rebuilt the whole all 4 games and a new engine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then there'd be like, okay, we don't have the original soundtrack. All right, understandable. Instead, in this case, it's like, here's the games that you could buy everywhere, but this one doesn't have the soundtrack that you could buy everywhere.
Because we said so. Those bitches.
Yeah, cuz get dunked on.
At least make it look different. Come on, Sega. I know you can do good.
I got
You're
to be
just
honest, guys.
bad at your
Sega
most
is
iconic.
doing a great job at trying to make their games bad. I got to say they're really excelling here. And
They are the best company
They're
at
quite
setting goals
amazing.
they are
and reaching those
pioneers.
goals.
Yeah.
We weren't we weren't trying to make a good game.
I mean, I believe it. We just had to release something for Sonic fans. They'll buy anything.
Facts. Bayonetta 3 has appeared on the front page of Nintendo's store webpage as of Wednesday, June 8th. Interesting.
I think it's been removed.
Has it been? Yeah, I don't see it on here anymore. Well, that's not exciting anymore. The Quarry director Will Biles confirms more costume DLC. The first set is going to be 50s costumes.
I mean, as long as they're a few dollars, understandable. If they go crazy like some companies and they're like, it's a costume, $10. Yeah,
Apex.
Apex
Legends.
yeah. It's a
They're not
couple
even the
bucks
only
though for
ones.
different costumes to play around in. That would be fun. They need to release them fast though, so that while the game's hitting off, or people are gonna be like, "Wow, you released it. Who cares?"
Certainly not my wallet.
Got him.
Yeah.
The Grammys added several new categories, including Best Video Game Soundtrack. When are the Grammys?
Nobody knows because nobody cares. It's the
They're
Grammy.
trying to become relevant again.
Um, Google says April 3rd, 2022.
So they added it for next year. Okay.
Cool.
I mean, I expect like the most generic bitch ass soundtracks on the Grammys list.
Yeah.
What event was it that the Will Smith Chris Rock thing happened?
So the Grammys. That was some
I think that
Hollywood.
what
Uh,
was that not the
Will
Grammys?
Smith Chris Rock Oscars. Right,
Got it.
Grammys is music, Oscars is movies. Right, it's yeah.
Same thing though. They're both just Hollywood patting itself on the back.
Yeah.
Good job. Good job. Good job.
Last of Us Part 1 is available for pre-order on Sony Direct for a September 2nd release, and the $100 Firefly edition is already sold out. Look, I would complain about this, but I also just spent money to confirm a copy of Xenoblade 3 where I have yet to beat a single game in the Xenoblade series, so I'm just going to sit this one out.
What's even in the
What?
Firefly edition? Hold on.
Fireflies.
It better
True.
be.
I mean, that's the enemy of the game. Uh, Purchasing a special edition will unlock a bunch of skill and weapon upgrades from the outset. You'll be able to heal and craft items fast. You also have better weapons thanks to rifle and pistol upgrades. There's also explosive arrows gameplay modifier. So cheating for $30.
Yeah, so easy mode. You pay $30, $40
You
for
pay
easy mode.
$30 for cheats.
That's what it seems to be.
That's
I'm
it.
not finding. Oh wait, hold on. There's actually an image that contains everything in the edition. Okay, I'll pull that
Please
up.
tell me it's more than cheats. That's like Monster Hunter Collector Edition, Dad.
No, I think Monster Hunter is better than $40 of cheats. I want to see.
Okay, so you
Google
get
Images
a
help me out.
steelbook case,
Okay.
Okay, $5.
the single player and standalone prequel chapter. You get Last of Us American Dreams comics number 1 through number 4 with new cover art.
Okay.
You
Okay, so that's like 20.
get a bunch of you
All
get
the
increased
early
crafting
game
and speed
cheats.
skill, increased healing speed skill, 9mm reload spin increase, rifle clip capacity increase, explosive arrows, dither punk filter, a speedrun mode, and six weapon skins. Sorry, this is blurry. You also get
Yeah,
a couple.
I've got a clear image if you want me to read the names of the guns.
No, I mean you can if you want. You go ahead.
Okay. You get a black and gold and fire flea for the pistol, sculpted oak and rubber tactic for the shotgun, and a carbon black and arctic white bow skin for Ellie's bow. I'll be
Okay.
honest, the steelbook is really cool though. This is like not in like, oh yeah, I need that for but I do like how it looks.
I mean, yeah, I'll be the first one to admit I'm a sucker for steelbooks. But
This is not
I mean,
$100.
$100 for some already released comics, a
Yeah.
steelbook, which,
And
by the way, most of the time end up depreciating in value to so cheap that Best Buy can't even literally get rid of it.
yeah.
That's how I get a lot
But
of my
those are
steelbooks.
usually their printed steelbooks. But yeah, same idea.
And in-game mechanics.
Early unlocks for
Yeah,
in-game.
early unlocks.
You know how
I'd
we
pay
bashed on
like
the
80 if
Sunbreak
this was.
DLC having a collector's edition? This is worse.
I
I
if
don't
this
think
was an
it's.
Though Sunbreak
$80
had
collector's
an amiibo.
edition,
Yeah,
I'd
$80. I'm there for it. I'm here for it. $10 for the
100
steelbook. $10 for
and
the
it's
comic
sold
books.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tim and balance it out for the DLC.
yeah, the
Like,
DLC's just
not
all
even
free.
DLC, early unlocks.
Yeah.
It's all early unlocks. That's all it is.
This is overpriced. And I know, oh, but the new PS5 price is 70. Okay, then even 90 based
Okay,
on
you're paying
that idea of
on
$20, not $30 more.
I guess for a discrepancy of $10, it's whatever because the people that really like this game are going to play it. And again, I don't really have a lot
Yeah.
of room to comment because I just dropped $90 on a collector's edition in a game in a series that I'm not really that interested in. So
True, but
it's
for
not like
for a collector's edition, I'd rather they go crazy with it and put like a statue, and this is just
or at least like a fat, thick art book and like
yeah,
something
included
like
with the
that.
comic.
Yeah.
There's just
Maybe like a
nothing here for.
soundtrack or something to.
Oh, that
like,
would help
yeah.
balance out this price.
literally just anything
Not
that's not content that's
just
already in the game.
at the price point they're at for what's included is not correct, but it's sold out. So what do we know?
Um, I just like you're not even getting anything physical, really,
I guess
right?
you get the comics physical with collect
And the
special
steelbook.
covers. Yes. Yeah, you get early on game unlocks, and the prequel chapter is included in this. Is
Was that
the
not just
prequel chapter
DLC?
new? I thought the only DLC I knew for the game was you could play as Ellie set between 1 and 2. So this must be something else. Do you get to run as Joel then?
You'd have to run as Joel, I think.
That's probably what they're basing it off of. They're like $10 for the steelbook, $10 for the comic, and $20 for the prequel DLC.
It better be some
For
long
me,
fucking
no
DLC.
chance. For a Last of Us fan, I can easily see it. You know,
Because
I think it also doesn't help the case that none of us really have that much of an interest in The Last of Us.
I really
Yeah,
like
I
the first chapter where you're Joel and his daughter
I do
hanging
not
out
care
in
for
their
The
house.
Last of Us.
yeah. Let's see. New copyrights discovered for Nintendo Studios and M Brothers Productions. That'll be
Right.
interesting to see what
That
comes out of
was
that.
This is
that
probably
was
for the movie.
something
They're
for the
probably gonna.
legalities of the movies.
Yeah. M Brothers sounds like what like how PlayStation had PlayStation Studios in front of Uncharted.
Yeah. E3 will return in 2023 as a physical and digital show. Please come back
Please
to me. I
That's
need
what
the
stop
they
trolling
said
cringe.
me with
about this
Be Real.
trailer.
Yeah, be
Stop the
for real.
teasing.
Yeah, just let me come already. Sorry, excuse me. Final Fantasy VII Celebration event will supposedly have another quote big company involved. Okay.
I have no idea what that means.
Castlevania Nocturne on Netflix stars Richter Belmont. Nintendo gave us a closer look at Splatoon 3's Octolings. I think I actually did see something about that.
I posted the picture in the chat.
Yeah.
Do you realize how
They've
much
got-
has been posted in the chat though?
True, but they've got hair.
Ooh. hair.
They do. They do have hair. I don't know why we use this chat to post all the things.
Here's the thing. This is actually general.
What?
Because we actually the chat. We
Oh,
post
yeah.
like everything here.
I mean, we're the only ones talking on the chat, so it doesn't matter.
We treat it like general.
So we got the special editions of the Kirby games on SNES online for NSO.
Yeah, unlocked versions of the
Do you have access to your account again?
camera mute.
Huh? There's also a performance on YouTube that Nintendo posted of the Kirby 25th anniversary orchestra concert, but it's only unavailable until March 31st. Nintendo, I hate you. I hate you. It's a stupid YouTube video. Why?
Chill, leave it up.
Just leave it, bro. Why? It's more. You have to pay somebody to take it down.
Yeah. I think the
Nintendo,
unlocked
why?
versions of the games is a good choice though. Just to let people try everything like Zelda 2's. Let you play the game without having to grind forever.
Yeah. Among Us Cross Fortnite is finally available. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
It looked like you were about to vomit.
I thought about it. Cameron sleeps next to an Among Us. We discovered this yesterday.
I do not sleep next to an Among Us.
You sleep next to an Among Us,
room.
bro. You can be lying on your side in bed and staring at an Among Us. Absolutely not.
Look, that is
You
the most
bought
popular
that.
game on the channel.
No, because we got
Yes.
to we played the thing that wasn't supposed to be released, not because people
It's
actually
Among Us,
wanted to
yeah.
watch it. They wanted to see what they couldn't access.
That's the real reason.
It's
true.
why behind the scenes game channels like She Says Boundary Break is so popular.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, play Fortnite. Play Among Us and Fortnite. Play
Or
Among
don't.
Us and Fortnite.
Or
Among
don't.
Us, Fortnite Among Us. I'm gonna blow a fuse. Original PlayStation games on PS5 for PlayStation Plus Premium are actually 60 hertz, which we should not applaud Sony for this because it should just be what it was. I hate that we were worried that they weren't going to be because of the PlayStation
50
Classic.
hertz.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, I'm glad they did it right.
I saw Resident Evil's director's cut is on there now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Must subscribe to play. I thought you could. I saw some people claim you could buy it, like for a couple dollars. I'd rather do that than.
Well, if you could buy it, then how are people going to subscribe? Because buying it is how you get around the subscription model. If you only want to buy the one game you want, then you don't have to subscribe, and then Sony makes less money. Yeah. You have to get all the games.
Dang,
even
you
though
ratted
you only want
me
the
out.
One thing. Yeah. We know you would rather buy the one game you want because everybody would rather do that. Okay, and we're gonna end off today with the rumors.
Right, which is why I moved some around to make bigger title thing.
And Uncharted Legacy of Thieves Collection PC release date is set for June 20th from Metacritic. So that's like a week. Not even. It'll be out the next time you hear from us.
Yeah, but we probably won't talk about it.
Not really.
Unless we remember. It depends.
Soul Hackers 2 DLC leaks include Persona 4 and 5, Raidu, Kuzona? Kuzunoa? Swimsuit costume sets and Nemissa Demon teased. Go away, Soul Hackers 2. You already ruined your shot in the Xbox showcase. Xbox is planning a Banjo-Kazooie revival, developer claims. Why?
It's not true. But no,
Yeah.
I won't believe it.
I'll believe it when I see it. And
Nah.
I'll believe it when I see it and it doesn't get a Metacritic of like 40.
Yeah. Okay, so Gematsu says you can buy it for $10. You have to be subscribed to buy it.
Now that's stupid. If you had to be subscribed to buy it,
Be subscribed so you can buy this.
The game
subscribe
you
to our
want to
service
play.
so you can subscribe
Subscribe.
to our service.
Maybe I'll look on the. Maybe the website doesn't show it. I'll look on the console.
If you buy it through the subscription, then you're trapped in the subscription.
Then why would I buy it?
Because you want to be trapped in the subscription. Why
No.
else would you buy it?
There's
If I had the subscription, I've had no reason to buy it.
There's a stand-up bit that reminds me of this. That's I can't remember who it was, but they made a joke about it at a TV store. They were buying a TV, and the sales guy goes, "Do you want the warranty?" And he's like, "Why do I need a warranty?" And the salesman's like, "In case it breaks." And then the guy's like, "Well, if the TV's gonna break, then I'm not gonna buy it."
I've seen that
And
bit,
he's like,
yeah.
"It's not gonna break.
Then why do I need the warranty?
In case the TV breaks. If the TV was gonna break, I'm not buying it. It's not gonna break. Then why do I need the warranty?" Let's see. Hideo Kojima's Xbox Cloud game is almost certainly going to be Overdose, reported by Tom Henderson. Coming in 2035.
Right.
Yay.
Christopher Gans, director of the first Silent Hill movie, just confirmed the rumors of Silent Hill games in the works. Believe it when I see it.
True. They should yeah. Who does those? That's Konami, right? I can't believe they let the dogs out of the cage.
Well,
Konami
almost.
should be like, "Hey, Resident Evil, can we work with you on? Can we borrow your engine?"
Can we borrow your engine?
Silent Hill made in the RE engine. That hurts my brain.
But it'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
It would actually be cool.
Nintendo Direct leak for June 29th. I promised we would talk about it, and 2 hours later, here we are.
We got to it.
We got to it. Nintendo
Let's
Direct
go.
is apparently coming at the end of the month. Well after everybody else has done
Even
everything
if this
on
date's
brand.
not true, I just want one at the end of the month. Anyways,
Yeah, just come on. When was the last one?
while ago, so we're due.
Yeah, February, I think.
Yeah,
It
I
had
think
to have been because that was right before the DLC came out, right? For Mario
Yeah.
Kart.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we would get. Maybe they'd be like, "Today, Mario Kart DLC." And I'd be like,
Please.
"Let's go." Probably be more likely tomorrow.
And like end of June is like the minimum timeline to meet we're gonna release all these tracks by the end of 23.
yeah,
The next set would have to
Or
come
like
out
it-
by the end of June, so that's where they're putting them out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean they're already further behind than we thought they would be.
Yeah.
well, we didn't think they'd take the December 2023 thing seriously.
Yeah, that's true.
So come back in 2 weeks.
Hopefully,
Actually, come back next week as well.
Yeah, you should come back all the time. We love you.
Actually, just go watch our old videos and recordings until we post new ones.
Yeah, do what y'all did again like a month ago where we had like a 200 view boost to like 7 random episodes. That'd be nice.
right?
We enjoyed that.
We did.
Also, Nintendo is developing a sequel to 1-2 Switch, and the testing is so bad that they don't know what to do with it. I think we might have already talked about this on the show last week.
No, we haven't had the
No,
opportunity.
we talked about it yesterday.
No, we just talked about 3-4 Switch.
Right, because of this.
Yeah, this.
Oh, well, never mind. Apparently, the 1-2 Switch sequel is called Everybody's 1-2 Switch, taking inspiration from Jackbox.
Which, if that's true, I can see why it's testing badly. I
Yeah.
don't like Jackbox.
Um, and Cooper's recommendation of the 3-4 Switch has stuck into my brain.
I like your suggestion of 3-4 snap.
3-4 Snap. I hate it. I hate it worse than 3-4 Switch. Emily Rogers also posted some new details on the next Fire Emblem game.
Supposedly.
Yeah, this is a rumor. Upcoming Fire Emblem is a new game, not a remake. Brand new story. Collaboration between Intelligent Systems, Koei Tecmo, and Gust, which is a division of Koei Tecmo Holdings. Gust heavily assisted with the visuals and graphics. Graphics are an improvement over Three Houses. It is originally intended as an anniversary game to celebrate Fire Emblem's 30th.
Which was a year ago? 2 years ago?
Yeah, we got Shadow Dragon instead. We got an NES game.
That we'd never gotten.
The game has been finished for over a year. The main
I actually believe that part. Because Nintendo's like, we're going to hold on to it just in case we need it for something like Splatoon getting delayed.
Yeah.
I mean, look at how many games they have right now.
Advance Wars is also being held indefinitely.
That's different, though, but yeah.
The main character or main lord has strange red and blue hair, and his mother is a dragon.
The main character has a mom for once.
Mom dragon.
You had a mom in Fates. She dies like in the same chapter you meet her.
Damn. New quote emblems gimmick allows players to summon Fire Emblem characters from the past for your squad.
That sounds like Heroes, which Heroes makes a shit ton of money, so I wouldn't be surprised if they're like, we're gonna make a full console version like Heroes.
Yeah.
Maybe this is
Don't hurt
why
yourself.
the writing in here. Maybe this is why the writing in Heroes has gotten better. They moved these guys over.
There's also a rumor that came out with along these that the reason we don't have the direct yet is because they're waiting for the end of the month when Three Hopes drops, and if this is true, then that would make sense. They don't want to announce new Fire Emblem game right before the one they're about to releases.
Yeah.
The one that just hold it till 2 from now.
Because they've got an opening. Most likely. There's like an opening between Xenoblade and Splatoon.
Like, there's no way they're gonna release 2 Fire Emblem games in a month.
You could be wrong.
I want to
And
be
it would
wrong.
be in
That would be fun.
August, so it would be 2 months.
It depends on when in August.
Not
It would have to be
more like
late August. I mean, you kind of lose the whole point of having it fill in the gap.
yeah. I don't know. We'll see.
But with that, I think that's going to end the episode for us here this week. Thank you so much for listening. We hope you enjoyed the show. Tell us
Yeah,
what your
especially
favorite part of Summer Game
This
Fest was.
extended episode.
Yeah, if you made it to the end, really congratulate yourself, because that had to be hard. What was your favorite part of Summer Game Fest? Did you think it was stupid? Did you enjoy it? Why was Capcom the best show of the bunch? And
Why was Microsoft the worst?
why is Microsoft the worst? Exactly. So yeah, add us on Twitter at AllNightGamers with a K. Share it with a friend. We post every Wednesday, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube.com/StormwindGames. Anywhere that you find your podcast, you can listen to us. And we will be back here next week, as always, for more gaming talk and news. So we'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.